Hello everyone, welcome back to today's video. We're going to talk about 5 ways to invest 5 million for profits. And this is very suitable for a beginner, whether you're in Nigeria or not in Nigeria, because sometimes people in diaspora also want to invest. So today I want to look at 5 different ways that you can actually invest 5 million. So if you're ready, let's talk about it. So I've seen people lose money, hard-earned money to wrong businesses, scam opportunities, betting. So that's why I felt like, okay, today let's discuss these 5 ways you can invest your 5 million without stress and, of course, without being scammed. And it doesn't really matter if you have up to 5 million, though, because the essence of this is to make sure you understand this keyword, cash flow. I want you to understand that when money is coming in for you, it will change a lot of things in your financial space. So money working for you is one thing you should start working towards. Maybe at the moment you are the one working to make money, but I want you to flip the script so that you can actually start leaving money to do the bulk of the work, so that even if you are working, it will not be necessarily that, oh, if I don't do anything, nothing is going to come for me. So that's why I said at the end of the day, it's not exactly about 5 million. I purposely use 5 million because someone actually sent me a message and told me, how do I invest this 5 million? What are the options that I have to be able to explore? But I just want to open your eyes to see a lot of cash flow and passive income opportunities. And we're going to be discussing practical steps where I get to tell you the options, the risk level, and what to actually expect in return. So it's not just going to be, oh, let me just mention them. No, we're going to look at some examples and see one or two things that we need to know. And of course, when you are looking at investments, these are some things I don't want you to make the mistakes. First one is chasing hype. Sometimes you hear about a stock, you just go and buy. No research, no proper guidance. You just dabble into it. And then tomorrow, you start seeing messages like, oh my God, I'm just losing money. My portfolio is in red. What do I do? Because you don't have any plan. You didn't do any research. Second, not diversifying. You carry all your money, you put in one stock. When that stock goes down, or maybe that investment, something goes wrong, you start complaining. You did not diversify, because sometimes you need to split it across. If you watch the video I made yesterday, I talked about different places where you can diversify your money in the Nigerian stocks. So I talked about 7 different sectors to give you a proper balance. So today we're going to also look at investing in what you don't understand. I find it funny that you have a lot of money. You have 1 million, you have 5 million, and you are putting into something you do not understand. And when I say come and join the community to learn, it's not that I want to take your money. I want you to pay for good knowledge, because if you don't pay for good knowledge, you pay in experience. So rather than pay in experience, it's better you pay to get the knowledge. If you meet any of my students, none of them will make mistake again, because they have certain knowledge that will help them in just not just about investing, but beyond everything have to do with personal finance, and that's important. So let's get started. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Hi, my name is Julia. Watch this video to the end, though. I don't want to say plenty things today, but watch this video to the end so you get to see all these different 5 options I'm going to show you. Like this video, of course, you have to like it. Then drop a comment. Let me know if you have any of them and if you're looking to increase or if you're looking to exit. Because on this channel, I always show you how to make your money work for you. And my interest is in a lot of young people. The best thing you can do for yourself is to use your youthful time to invest. I'm telling you the honest truth. I've met people who keep telling me, I wish I knew about this information 3 years ago. So the first one we're going to talk about is treasury bills. Now, treasury bills are like short-term government debt securities that are issued by CBN. So in short, let me just summarize it. You are loaning money to federal government to use and give you interest. So it's one of the safest investments, because one thing about this is there's capital preservation. That same amount you're putting in, that's what you're getting out. So you have different tiers. We have 90 days, we have 60 days, we have 1 month, 1 year, which is the 365, but they put it as 364 days. So you need to pick the one you're interested in, and then you get started. Now, if you're going to do this through CBN, that means you have up to 50 million naira to go into the treasury bills. But there are secondary markets where you can leverage on apps like Bamboo, AfriInvestor 2.0, Stanbic IBTC. So for Bamboo, you can start with 10,000 naira. For AfriInvest, you can start with 100,000 naira. For Stanbic, I think their own is about 500,000 naira. So you can do more research and get more information, and you can get as high as 18%. It used to be more than this, but recently the rates have dropped, and I see why some people have disappeared from that. So this is Bumble investing app. I just pulled it up so that I will show you how it is. So this is the Bamboo Treasury bills. So you can see safe and secured, competitive rate, minimum investment is 10,000 naira. So you can see where it is written boldly 10,000. So I decided to use 5 million to do this. So I checked and put in 5 million to be invested using the Bamboo app. So you can see here, what I will get in return is 5.8 million at 17.72. My interest is actually 842,736, and it's for 350 days. Maturity date 8th of October 2026, and this is how much I'll be investing: 4,958,250, and this is the custody fee, and total amount is 5 million. So this is how you can do this from the comfort of your home. So the question is, are you investing in treasury bills? Because if you open your invest app, you will see here they have both US stock, Nigerian stock, treasury bills, Nigerian savings, fixed bond, and all of that. So let's move into the next one: money market fund. Now, money market fund is very interesting because it's a type of investment that provides liquidity and competitive return. It's majorly for low risk investors, people who just want to get started and they want something that will not give them stress. You don't want to be checking your phone on daily basis. That is where you're going to start from. It is beginner friendly, it is easy to understand, low risk. You earn interest, you can earn up to even 40% depending on the package you're using. But for today, we are focusing on the conservative, the moderate money market fund, where they are using your money to invest in treasury bills and some other short-term instrument security. So it is safe and it preserves your capital. And you can literally start with 5,000 naira. And good thing that you can withdraw your money anytime, but I think it's usually from 30 days. Most people are doing it under 30 days. One way to enjoy this is when you use Optimus by AfriInvest and you automate your auto reinvestment so that your money can grow on compound interest. So you can see this one is equity mutual fund. So you can see it is higher than that of the money market. So you can see them written money market, money market. So you can see Stanbic, AfriInvest, Meristem, even Cowrywise has their own. So you can literally start there. The third one is stocks, investing in the dividend stocks. Investing in dividend stocks is one way you can literally make your money work for you. Now, you can earn between 3% to 17%, depending on the stock. Not every stock pays dividends, but those that pay you, it is per annum. You need to check whether they are paying you every week or every month or every quarter or twice in a year or once in a year. These are the things you need to check. So you can, if you look at stocks like stocks that have consistently paid dividends like Zenith Bank, Okumo Oil, GT Bank, Dangote Cement. These are for Nigerian stocks, okay? You will see that they come with a lot of risk, of course. Stock market investing comes with risk, but that's why the research part is important. But hey, in our community, in the VIP, we have stocks that pay us up to 50%. And you can use any of these. But these particular stocks are majorly US stocks. You rarely see Nigerian stocks that pay like this and they pay you every week. So this is an example of Zenith Bank, currently at 68 naira. I just pulled it up. You can see their dividend records. They've been paying, and last year they paid 4 naira as final dividend and interim dividend 1 naira 25 kobo. So you can see the move. 81%, meaning if you had invested the last 1 year, your money would have grown 81% as at the time of this recording. So let's use this as a calculation. You put in your 5 million at 40, because at that 1 year ago, it is 40 naira per share, meaning that you'll be able to buy 125,000 shares. So at 81% growth, your 5 million would have given you an extra 4,050,000. And then the dividends would have given you, both the final and the interim would have given you 625,250 naira. So you can see how much, you see that you would have made more than the 5 million you invested, more than double. Now, this is for US stock market. You can literally see this stock that ran from $8 to $22. This is what you can get beyond dividend stocks you can earn on capital growth. So the fourth one is high interest savings account. Now, the good thing is that the fintech apps are becoming so powerful and popular that they are doing better than the traditional banks, that your money will literally be sleeping. So when you invest in high interest savings accounts, you can literally make money on the go. Most of them pays you on daily basis. Like every day your money is there, you see your daily interest, which is amazing. And you can keep money here for emergency. When you need it, you can pull it out. They have the locked savings, they have the flexible savings. So do your research and pick the one that is convenient for you. For me, I love Optimus by AfroInvest. I love CarryWise and PiggyVest. So fintech is doing amazing work where you just need to operate everything from your phone. You have an emergency, you just utilize these apps and solve your problem without having to go into panic situations. And of course, the more the money stays there, the more money you are going to make. So the last one I'm going to talk about is real estate slash REIT. How do you invest 5 million in real estate? You can actually buy a land, or more than one, depending on the price. You can buy and just leave it and sell later. You can plant on the land, you can build and rent, you can do house flipping, buy, repurpose it, furnish it, and then sell it off. You can lease, or you can do real estate where you don't have enough money to go into real estate, but you can invest in real estate investment trust, and you get paid as dividends every single month. And you can earn up to 15%. So you can imagine 15% of your 5 million, and you get this money every single month. That is amazing. So look at real estate. It has really grown. It's no longer the way we used to think about it. Before, real estate is such a big thing that many people will be like, I don't know how we're going to do this thing. But real estate has really grown so big, and that has changed the game. So if you really want to get more knowledge in all these different categories I mentioned, now is the time for you to join into the community. You will get clear guidance, get the knowledge, and of course, like I say, you learn, you practice, and then you earn. You get stock plays, the stocks we are picking, the investments we are buying, we are doing all those things. Take a look at this student of mine. She sent me a message. She has 5 million and she wants to invest. She kept chatting me. You can see the time, 8, 9. And I responded, and I gave her some information. She was like, kisses and huggies, coach. What would I have done without you? Anyway, for the benefit of that, I just want you to know that you can get proper guidance, so you don't have to make mistakes. You don't have to make all the decisions all by yourself. You get your needed help. And we're doing portfolio review for those people who already have portfolio. I can take time and look into it. Then we have 100% challenge. We're buying investment that can give us 100%, and we break them into quarters, and we look at opportunities and dips in the market. Dividend challenge, we do compound interest. I am writing a book that will blow your mind. It is a 1 billion money blueprint. You need to grab this book, and I'm going to make it so cheap that it will shock you. So in my next video, I'm going to bring that book cover to show you, and if it's ready by then, hopefully you can purchase it. We look at market analysis because we want to finish rich in 2025. Of course, I've come to the end of this. If you need proper guidance, you don't want to make mistakes, please consider joining our VIP community. I'm begging you, because it's important you properly position yourself now before 2026. You don't start 2026 in January, you start 2026 in August, September, October, November, because December, activities will take over, and of course you will blow money. But if you have proper plan, you have a limit to what you can spend. So imagine sending some money on lock, sending some money on into stocks and to other investment, mutual fund, and then you have certain amount you can spend during Christmas. That will help you to be guided. January, you have things to fall back on, but without proper planning, these things will look like a joke, like you won't really understand how it works. So join the community, and of course subscribe, like this video, share it with somebody who will benefit from this video. That's how you become a good friend. And I cannot wait to see you in my next video.